All right, guys. I gotta talk about the events that took place today regarding the departure of the Stinker 45 and the inaugural Sleepy Joe. Let me talk about it. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. First thing first. Donald Trump is gone. I mean, he's no longer president of the United States of America. Thank God. I'm just shocked that he was ever president in the first damn place. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really am. This imbecile was once president of the United States, and I still can't believe it. I mean, to this day, I'm like, how did he? Anyway, he's gone. He's gone where the fuck he came from. He needs to stay there. Good riddance. I didn't get to say it before, but I'm saying now. Good riddance. You know? I've been waiting 4 years to say this shit. But anyway, here's the thing. Trump had no business being elected. He had no business even being nominated. You know? In the first place. Should have never been nominated. I could have thought about 3 other Republican candidates who were much better suited to do the job, and who I would have voted for, even if I had to switch parties. I would have switched parties to have made it happen. I honestly would have. I would have even switched parties. That's how much I truly hated Donald Trump, and I do mean hate with a capital H. I hated his fucking guts. I really did. This guy has done more damage in the modern era of America, to do more damage than any other president in modern history. He did. He really did. You know. And yet he's still trying to take credit for getting vaccines out, which he did a horrible job of anyway. You know. He wants credit for stuff he didn't do, and don't want to take the blame for stuff that he did do. And then somebody, and I was listening to, I'll give him a shout out. I was listening to Joe Madison this morning on Satellite Radio. Those of you who follow the Joe Madison show, who I've been following since his days out here in the DMV and the WRC and WL. Matter of fact, I was still in the military when I first started listening to Joe Madison. Somebody told me to put me on to him. But anyway, so I was a black guy that called up who was talking about, well, Donald Trump was a man. I was like, what kind of man you thought he was? Really? A guy who paints himself orange, who got little tiny ass hands, who I also thought was a little effeminate anyway. That's another story. You know, and could talk like this. Oh man, you know you better get ready, because I'm definitely going to be ragging on this guy for the rest of the week. You know, he's a loser. He should have took that L. And you know, y'all heard my podcast, for those of you who follow me. Take that L like a man. You know, that's what a man did. He couldn't take it, and then some coon Negro on there come calling up talking about, no, he was a man. No, if he was any real man, he would have took that L like one. That's for damn sure, and he didn't. He took it real hard, to a point he had to turn people against other Americans. That in itself is completely un-American. Then I heard somebody on CNN talking about, oh well, this is the worst thing that happened in America since the Civil War. No, the division. We've never seen a division like this since the Civil War. That's what she actually said. And I'm like, wait a minute. This country has always been divisive since the Civil War. Let's be honest. Yeah, true. This is the United States of America, and we've learned to deal with it as Americans. But as far as between North and South, in terms of their beliefs, it's as different as night and day in some respects. You know how I know? Because I have family who live down south, all deep down south, okay? And when they tell you, you better not be out after dark, you better not be out after dark. They mean what they say. It's still like that. And I heard about this in 2005, okay? During the modern day era. Yes, racism has never stopped. So I don't know why people go around acting surprised about it, especially when it happened 2 weeks ago. These guys were just waiting to be unleashed. They waited for a racist-ass president to tell them to do so, and that's what they did. I have no love for Trump. I don't plan on wishing him well enough. He can go to hell. And yeah, I said he can go straight to hell. With gasoline drawers on. I wouldn't even put out the fire. Not even with my own piss. Excuse my French. That's how much I despise this guy. I despise him very much so. This guy has never been right. He ain't been right from day one. Do you not a fucking drive? Damn. Someone just give her cut me off. No damn signal on. At least not when I can see. You know. Yeah. But gasoline drawers on. I wouldn't even piss on him to put it out. That's how much I despise Donald Trump. You know. And at some point, he probably gonna get divorced. He still got I'm pretty sure he still has a base. I don't know if he's going to actually be impeached. I think this is just something they're just going to let go. Notice he gave out over 100 pardons, including pardoning Kwame Kilpatrick, former mayor of Detroit, who did all kind of dirt. Lil Wayne, who stays in trouble and looks like a junkie. And Kodak Black, who cares? You know, those just to name a few. Oh yeah, and his boy, hippie hero Steve Bannon, who's also a racist as well. Here's my thing with that whole situation. I have no love or respect for any of those people. I don't care less. I could care less about Lil Wayne, especially with comments he made about Emmett Till. Or what I found extremely offensive at the time. Because it really was. It was extremely offensive. You know? The way they killed that young boy, man, it tears my heart apart every time I see the pictures of it. Every time I see his mama. I mean, just in pain. You can see it in, maybe not so much physical pain, but mental pain, you can see it. You can see it in it. You know, it took a lot for her to do what she did, you know, and to deal with that whole situation, man. And for somebody like this chump, Lil Wayne, to disrespect Emmett Till's memory in a rap song is disrespectful in itself. You know, I have no respect for that guy. I'm not gonna be honest with you. No offense to his music. I'm not a fan of his music. I'm not. I've never liked him. Even when he was a teenager, I didn't like him. I just wasn't feeling him at all. Period. And still don't. Matter of fact, even more so less. But that's another whole story. You know. But my thing of it is, I'm glad Trump's gone. I'm hoping to look for brighter days. I don't know what Biden's going to do. Sleepy Joe. You know, maybe he'll help get us back on track. My mom has all her eggs in one basket on this, and I can understand because she's older, and I'm anticipating her getting her shots very soon. At some point, I told her, I said, don't sit there wait on them. If you know somebody who's going to be offered shots in one of the local hospitals, make sure you get it. You know. And I don't know, man. I'm just hoping there's a turnaround. I got a feeling that it will. You know, I'm very optimistic about it. Because Trump was just somebody who just didn't give a damn. And he said, quote, I don't like to lose. Nobody gives a damn what you like, you lost. Take it. Just like you said about people taking that whatever that drug, hydroxyquine, whatever it was, that no one knew about, that wasn't that effective. What you feel? Just take it. Well, take that L, bitch. Rotten bastard. Like I said, at least one thing I can say about, I don't know about Kamala Harris. I was very still out with being on her. Sleepy Joe, well, you already know what his deal is. You know, there may be some optimism about him. At least he doesn't come off as the most arrogant guy that you know. Because you know the most arrogant guy that you know, as far as the presidential candidate / president, was the worst guy as you know. I'll say that. He's a horrible dude. He was a horrible individual. He really was a horrible, horrible individual. That's for damn sure. No respect for this guy. Zero respect whatsoever. You know? Sleepy Joe, yeah. Okay, can I get past the thing that he did about the crime bill? I don't know. He's going to prove himself. He's going to have to prove himself. Right now, he hasn't talked about any specific laws yet. You know, I know people say, well, you know, he got all this stuff with the racism and stuff about that in the vaccination, the COVID. Yeah, we know that. We know that. You know. But the first thing I heard him talk about is redoing immigration laws to benefit immigrants. He's already talking about that. You know, I ain't heard nothing about what he's talking about doing for black folks, even though he was the first one to tell you, if you don't vote for me, you ain't. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. He's the first one to say that. See how he used black, how all these candidates, black and white candidates, use black folks when it come time to vote, and then you got all these Al Sharp, do-rag Sharptons, and these preachers and pastors all telling you about go vote, go vote, go vote. They don't tell you about demand what you want before you vote and put it on paper. No. Go vote. That's all that matters. Go vote because your ancestors fought for it. They did. True enough. Look at this damn fool on this road, man. Look how many people be losing their minds when they drive down here. That's what they do. All they talk about is go vote, go vote. That's what matters. Nothing else matters. Just go vote. Get the numbers up. Them Jim Crow Clyburns and all that, they be talking that mess. You know, that's all they care about. When it comes to black people, the only thing they care about is the vote. The only thing that they promise you is that, hey, if you vote, I'll be in. I'll promise you that. That's it. Nothing more. You know, and I'm going to tell you right in front. And this is my word. I'm going to tell you right now, real talk. If I don't see no results from Kamala Harris and Sleepy Joe, I'm going to change my party affiliates. Matter of fact, I'm going to either change my party affiliates or I'm going to stop voting. I'm dead ass because, and the reason why I say that is because I'm tired of my vote being used like a cheap whore. Excuse my French. I'm tired of it. You know? I really am. And then I thought about some other things here. I did not know, and I just recently, because I watched the Kamala Harris CNN documentary about her. Didn't learn a whole lot more than what I already knew. You know, she tried to represent her blackness without her father. I still don't understand. Because she almost didn't talk about her father the entire interview that she had with, I forgot the woman name, the black woman on CNN. She virtually did not talk about her father at all. She talked about her mother a lot. But that was a couple of points where she tried to rep her blackness, but she really didn't do much of that. But she definitely did. I'm like, how you gonna rep your blackness without your father? And your mother was Indian and not black. You know? I thought that was really odd. did. I honestly, I thought that was really odd that you didn't. Y'all, this dang room. She would not rep her blackness for 2 cents. And if she did, her father was never mentioned. Strange. Real odd. Matter of fact, she barely talked about her father. You know, she just talked about how her parents were, was involved with the civil rights movement. But that's pretty much all she talked about. I just find it really strange. But that's another whole story. I will never understand what's really behind that. But she uses her blackness to get votes. See, I ain't feeling that. Just not. But like I said, then again, that's another whole story. But we talk about come along here, so that's who we talking about. Yep. But anyhow, I am optimistic about it. I think things from here can only get better, like they always say. It can only get better. At least you got two people who you might be able to talk to and come off more reasonable. And even Pence. Pence was at the inaugural. I give him credit. Not the 4 years he was there with Trump. He was just a candidate. He was just a running mate with Trump, really. Trump actually had his own people turn against Pence. And I'm still like, why? Pence was trying to do the right thing. I give him credit. As a man, he was trying to do the right damn thing. And Trump turned on him. Like, really? He turned on him. He turned on him. He literally turned on him. On Pence. You're a vice president. I don't get it. The only thing Trump was trying to do was follow protocol. Trump tried to get him to do something that was illegal, and Pence like, no, I can't do that, man. And I don't blame him. But Trump is such an evil dude. Even Pence had to realize that. Because Pence know if Trump was going to go down, he going down with him. He knew that. Common sense rolled him back. I'll give him credit for that. You had to realize common sense had to roll you back, dog. Had to. And I respect him for that. For understanding and hey, at some point this madness gotta stop. So I give Pence credit for that. I really and truly do. I can't get mad about that. I honestly can't. I honestly cannot. Yep. But, it just bothers me anymore, man. And I'm really hoping that us as African Americans don't put all of our eggs in a basket anymore, like we did with Obama. Or how some of us did with Trump. But you should know that thing with Trump was obvious as all get out. That he didn't give a damn about you from day one. He really didn't. Some of these fools really don't know how to drive. He really didn't care. But we'll see. Like I said, I'll give the first 100 days and see what Sleepy Joe does. I'm looking forward to see what he do. I really and truly am looking forward to it. That's all I got, guys. It's DJ Wolf. I'm out.